Shri A. Rajaji.
Sir, Chairman sir, thank you very much for this opportunity given to me. Sir, I used to register my appreciation, apprehension and accusation in mixed manner. Yes, latter part. Some of the provisions are deserved to be appreciated. Some of the provisions create apprehension in the mind of the professionalists and public. And I am having my own accusation against the bill that this government is having some hidden agenda in their mind. Sir, appreciation in the sense, the attempt that has been made to have a legislation to revamp the entire system of profession of chartered accountancy, as the government sensed it, some scrutiny is essentially needed. To that extent, it is deserved for appreciation. What has been said in the state objectives and statement of objectives and reasons, the motto of the bill is, as mentioned in the objectives, to deal with the misconduct by the institutions. What are the institutions? Indian Institute of Chartered Accounts and Indian Institute of Cost Accountant, Indian Institute of Company Secretaries. These three bodies are created under a separate and distinct statutes. Whether I can appreciate the government or I can express my apprehensions, the first time I think, to my knowledge, three individual and separate and distinct institutions created under a separate, distinct identities and created under different statutes have been corrected by a single legislation. It is unknown to the jurisprudence, unknown to the legislative ethics. The procedure that has been adopted by the government is completely unknown to the democratic norms of this House, legislative competency of this House. That has to be expressed by the Minister first. Sir, government has come up with a legislation to deal with three different branches, different institutions created under the different statutes. However, it is workable. That has to be discussed at length in this House. However, my speech will be very brief. Sir, I do not want to take more time. Sir, as the bill was already discussed in the Parliamentary Standing Committee and the recommendations came up, I think that all the members of the Standing Committee from the different parties must have expressed their views, and I hope all views expressed in the committee meeting should have been incorporated in the bill. In spite of the deliberation took place in the Standing Committee, there are so many anomalies in the bill. I will list out one or two. Sir, by passing the bill, the appreciation deserved, what I said is, by passing this bill, first time we are having a multidisciplinary body, mechanism, multidisciplinary practice and mechanism. What is meant by multidisciplinary mechanism? You are including not only chartered accountants, not only non-chartered accountants, you are including in this system advocates and other professionalists, even engineers, architects, all are included in this system to revamp the entire chartered accountancy. That is a good attempt. Whether it is going to deliver the tangible results or not, altogether different. Notwithstanding the outcome, the attempt that has been made to synchronize all the statutes by way of creating a multiple disciplinary forum or body or practice is really deserved for appreciation. But let us leave to the natural course when it is applicable to the when was applied on the ground. Sir, for these reasons, the reason behind the multidisciplinary practice will provide integrated services from both CA and non-CA, as I put it earlier. Because of this, other communities like lawyers, engineers and architects will be benefited not only in the terms of professional experts, in terms of financial aspects also. Sir, I do appreciate one more thing. The first time, when you are enacting the legislation, the legislation, so far all the legislations, namely three legislations, for chartered accountant and cost accountant and company secretaries, three legislations, starting from 1956, 59 and 80 respectively. All these legislations focused only for the chartered accountants and company affairs and the cost benefit analysis. But first time, non-audit provisions, non-audit skills, which is essentially, maybe a little bit remotely, but essentially needed in the system, that has been included, inducted by way of this legislation. That has to be appreciated. For all this reason, I am having no reservation to extend my support to this bill. But still, I am having my own issues. I will express my accusation and apprehension now. Sir, my friend Vishnu Prasad from Congress has expressed beautifully that what are all the anomaly available in the bill. The one is disciplinary committee. The second one is coordination committee. As you put it rightly, the entire entity of the body, disciplinary committee, has been changed, not only physically, in the letter and spirit, and the delivery system also completely diametrically opposite with the existing system and the already existed system. So, rightly he put it, earlier 2 government nominees, 3 chartered accountants, totally 5 members. Chairman was chartered accountant. Now, only 2 chartered accountant and 3 non-chartered accountant, even that can be digested. But what is surprise and shock is, the chairman will be the non-chartered accountant. My friend rightly said, for advocates, bar council of chairman will be advocate. Medical council, chairman will be doctor. Chartered accountant, you are having non-chartered accountant. What type of justice is being delivered? Sir, in law, I do admit, no one can be a judge for his own cause. That is applicable to individual. I cannot be a judge for my own case. It has to be given to you or somebody else to maintain the neutrality. But whereas the professions is concerned, justice has to be delivered only by the same identical professionalist. A man who practices law can interpret law and deliver justice. A man who did practice in medicine, he can give advice for medicine. Domain knowledge. Now you are transporting a alien, complete alien, to some body. That is why saying not only the autonomous of the body is compromised, or autonomous of the body is not only compromised or diluted or mitigated. My accusation is you are having hidden political agenda to kill some institution, to kill some companies. Otherwise, such an attempt should not have been done. Similarly, coming to the coordinating committee, not only, sir, before, as Vishnu Prasad rightly said it, a man who is supposed to be the chairman of the Chartered Accounts Committee's, Disciplinary Committee's chairman, he must know the nitty-gritty of the accounting standard. He must know the very micro-level knowledge in auditing standards. Accounting standards, auditing standards, even one step I can go further, even ethical standard is there. All these standards must be weighed only by a professionalist, namely CA. But you are putting a non-CA and wanted to measure the accounting standard, auditing standard, and ethical standard. It is not practically possible. That is why I am accusing you are having some hidden agenda. Coming to the coordination committee. Coordination committee, also there is a problem. You devise the terms and conditions for the coordination committee. So the coordinator committee must be confined within the terms and conditions. You just have a perusal. Any ordinary, reasonable and prudent man, it does not need any rich knowledge. Any ordinary, reasonable, prudent man can peruse the line, terms and conditions, and can say the terms and reference now device is traveling beyond the terms and reference. That is why I am having. The present president of the Chartered Account Association Institute, they express their apprehension that government is having some hidden agenda. It is not fair on the part of the government. So for these reasons, disciplinary committee and coordination committee attempt that has been made with malicious intention to kill somebody, to kill some institute, even it may be politically motivated. That is a hidden agenda. I do sense it. Please, to that extent, you must have courage to withdraw the bill, amend the bill, or let it be referred to the another committee, select committee, Cutting across the political parties members can give their ideas, then let it be piloted before this House. With these words, I commend this bill. Thank you.